ring right now, and here comes his opponent, Gypsy Joe, up to the ring. As far as official introductions go, from Romania to, Gypsy Joe jumping Hector over in the corner. Before the introductions can be done or anything, boy, Gypsy Joe climbed in the ring, jumped Hector. He doesn't even have his warm-up jacket off. Joe thrown him through the ropes down on the floor. Hector climbing back up on the apron. Joe not want to let him in the ring. Hector on the apron through the ropes. Oh, Joe. Good grief.
Joe really going after him. Man, oh, man.
Hector is still wearing his warm-up jacket. Hasn't had a chance to get it off. Gypsy Joe right on top of him before the bell sounded, and he's continued to pound on him over near Hector's corner. Joe's using an open hand, but it's big. Let me tell you, he's using that in the lower part of the arm. He's also using a little choke there.
No, that's not so legal.
It certainly isn't.
Gypsy Joe coming in there with a lot of anger and evidently a spoiler attitude. Hector, as we said earlier, made it to the quarterfinals for the vacated Southern Heavyweight title, and Joe's trying to show everybody that he's the one that ought to be there.
That's right. Yeah, he's unhappy about something. Anyway, it's been all Gypsy Joe so far, and we're about a minute and a half into the action. Joe wrapping a hand around Hector Guerrero's throat. Referee Jerry Calhoun right there.
This is not exactly the kind of return that Hector was looking forward to on championship wrestling. I'll tell you, or any other time.
Good. He goes through the ropes again, down to the floor, caught himself on his feet. On the apron, Joe, bottom of the foot, planted in the top of Hector Guerrero's head. We're at the 2-minute mark. Gypsy Joe. Joe with Hector back on the ropes, bends him back into those ropes and airs at top.
Hector has just had no chance to get started. Joe has been all over him this entire bout thus far.
Hector on the ropes, on one knee. Gypsy Joe fighting. Boy, 2 minutes, 45 seconds gone. Gypsy Joe continues to be in control of the match. Hector Guerrero back in the area not too long, and his first time back on championship wrestling in quite some time. Oh, here he comes. He knows how to use the chop himself, looks like. He staggered Joe briefly, but then Gypsy Joe grabs and picks him up in the air, and there's a body slam on Guerrero. A cover by Gypsy Joe, count of 2. And Guerrero breaks the cover at the 2 count. We're 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes into the action. Hector tried to get it down in the flip. He got him 1, 2, and 3. It's all over. Hector Guerrero. Good move. Boy, he had been pummeled the entire match for 3.5 minutes by Gypsy Joe. But he used his head, and he got Joe down in the sunset. Held those shoulders down for the 3 count, and still has his warm-up jacket on that he had not had a chance to take off. But the win in the match goes to Hector Guerrero. The time on it, 3 minutes, 35 seconds. Right now, over to Lane.